There are no hospital or medical facilities here, and we are entirely dependent on the UN for our security if anything goes wrong. Captain Thalpa Galsa is coming to the end of a one-year tour.
And how often do you patrol this area?
Every day, once in the morning and once at night.
So what problems do you face in terms of patrolling here?
The only problem here is you cannot really tell when the FDLR is going to attack or loot any village. They can come anytime.
Part of the UN's role here, in conjunction with the Congolese army, is to try to protect innocent villagers caught in the crossfire. We suddenly come across a contingent from the Congolese army, but we soon realise that some of the soldiers here are former members of another militia group known as the CNDP, started by the Tutsis who took up arms against the Hutus who came across the border from Rwanda after the genocide. Now they've joined forces with the Congolese army to try to defeat a common enemy, the Hutus.
Now, it's well known that the CNDP were responsible for going into villages, raping, murdering, looking for Hutus, killing them. And now they're integrated into the government and they're actually working hand in hand or alongside with the United Nations here. You know, I can't ask the captain to comment on that because it's not his job, but the fact is that, you know, you now have a lot of people that are responsible for killings, for raping and for murdering, who are now part of the regular Congolese army.
As we travel deeper into the jungle, the likelihood of enemy attack increases. I get the sense the UN troops are keen to get back to base, and they're not the only ones.
Right, I think that's just about it. We're now back in Walikale. It's still very hot, even though it's gone dark virtually. But I have to say, I for one am very happy that we're back with the vehicles.
Unfortunately, the UN can't put us up at their base, and we're forced to find accommodation in town, which is basic to say the least. It has no electricity, food, or running water. But during the night, I discover it has plenty of bed bugs, mosquitoes, and rats. Although we've still seen no sign of the Hutu Militia who are being hunted by the UN and the Congolese army, I have now managed to make contact with another notorious armed group, the Mai Mai.
The Mai Mai are a Congolese militia group originally set up to defend themselves against the other militias that would come in and attack their villages. That said, we have heard that now they operate independently as a militia, that they're responsible for rape, and also they have many young soldiers fighting for them. There are still some 8,000 child soldiers estimated to be out in the bush, and the Mai Mai use children on a frequent basis.
And he'll take the dope, he'll cut it, they'll weigh it out, and they'll individually bag it into dimes. Then they'll put it on the street, and they'll have what they call a pass-out. A pass-out is free dope for all the customers.